everyone, welcome to Age of Warhammer. My name is Ghroll, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of a new warband for Age of Sigmar Warcry, the Chaos Legionnaires. Thank you very much, Games Workshop, for sending us a copy. So first of all, artwork. I mean, looks like a pretty standard, but I still love it. Chaos guy there, loving the shield. Obviously, that is a flayed face on it, which is very nice. Very, very cool. Almost Roman-esque with like the plume on the helmet. And let's have a look at the back at some of the pictures of the models. And as you can see, they are phenomenal. So much character, which you get a lot with Warcry, but these guys just look so damn cool. Really, really cool weapon choices. A lot of details. Very, very nice. And they just look badass. I mean, let's face it. So, let's have a look. Now, I've already taken the cellophane wrapper off, just so I'm not opening it on camera for you guys. But I have not actually looked at anything inside. So, let's see. Okay, instructions. I'll forget that later. Obviously, bases. We all know what bases are by now. We've got 2 full sprues. And look how jam-packed these sprues look. That is unbelievable. So yeah, I mean, just look at the armour. I love all the armour pieces. And, I mean, there's so many different ways that you'd be able to paint these guys, which would look incredible. Really, really cool, menacing axe head there, which I'm guessing goes on to the end of this. And I would assume, I mean, these are some of the more armoured warbands. A lot of the others are showing like a lot of flesh and things like that. They look a little bit more like tribes almost. But these guys are really heavily armoured, so you think they'd be quite elite and maybe quite tanky, which probably means they're high points and lower model count. But they look very, very cool. You can see some of them are mutated as well, which is nice. That's the first sprue. Now onto the second one, which is, to be honest, more of the same. The way that Games Workshop build their sprues, that's actually going to annoy me because those numbers are upside down. My OCD was kicking in. But yeah, the way that Games Workshop make their sprues is just second to none. There's no other company that do it like this. So if there is, I've not seen it. But really, really cool. Nice mace there. Another cool axe. Loads of blades. So I'm guessing there's quite a few options, which we'll see in a sec. Cool. Very, very nice. We'll just look at the reverse of that one. I mean, that is one thing that's always been a bit of a gripe with some people, is a lot of these models, you've only really got maybe 2 ways of building them. So you do get a lot looking the same. But let's have a look, see if any of these are a little bit more multi-posable. It didn't look like it on the sprue, to be honest. Cool, so we've got a leader there with a choice of either an axe or a big mace. Very cool. So yeah, now it's looking like there's really only one way of building them, but just changing the weapon and maybe the head. Look pretty easy to assemble as well, which is always nice. So yeah, a couple of head options. And really just weapons. As you can see here, another mace, another axe. But still, I mean, I don't mind the monoposal, but I know that some people like to customise and things like that, just so that they look a bit different. I personally, as I said, don't mind it, but I understand people that do. Seems to be a lot of either an axe or a mace, basically, and a couple of swords thrown in there just for fun. There you go, axe, mace. And then we've got either swords, axes, or maces at the bottom. And what are they called? They're called horn shields. Okay, so they're obviously like almost the grunts, but even they look pretty deadly. And last couple of pages. Again, it just looks like more the same. So you get a lot of options with like the heads, and obviously you can change out the weapons depending on how you want to kit your guys out. Obviously, I'm guessing they're going to have different point values. So you might need to do a bit of mixing and matching, and there's some all built. Very, very cool. Right, so let's have a look what we get in here. I mean, we know, if you've seen any Warcry, we pretty much know what we're going to get in here. So we've got, those are all different languages. Where's the, there we go, there's the English one. See, these look so cool, don't they? And yeah, this reaction thing, this is a new thing with the new rules, which I'm really excited to read. I've not really had a chance to yet. Or to be honest, by the time this video goes up, maybe I have. But at time of recording, I've not had really a chance to read it. But I do like the reaction. The sound of it anyway. We'll have a look to see how it works in practice, obviously. And then we've got the individual character cards. There we go. Fairly standard. These are obviously the grunts, and yeah, you can see depending on what weapon they've got slightly different point values because they do different damage, which obviously makes sense. So those are all the basic guys. Got a nice two-hander. That's 6 on a critical strike. That is pretty cool. 18 wounds as well. Yeah, so these guys are pretty tanky. Another double-hander but with a mace. Double-handed with that spear. That is nice. That is very nice. And then we get to some of the... Well, this is actually the leader. That is the last card. There's so much detail in here. I mean, starting one of these warbands, you'll be like, oh, there's only 8 models. But then when you start painting them, you actually realise how much detail is in each one, and it ends up taking you a lot longer than you think. But, you know, it's one of the things I love about Warcry is the amount of character that they have in each model is just phenomenal. But yeah, so that concludes the unboxing. Please pop a comment down below what you think of this warband, and also if you even play Warcry, are you interested in the new box set, the new rules, anything like that? Pop that in the comment. We can start a little discussion about it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. We're going to have a lot of Warcry plus other gaming systems content coming soon. So yeah, definitely consider subscribing, turn that notification bell on so that you can get notified whenever we upload a new video. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.